Great stuff. I wore the sweater. I knew I was going to be on stage with Sorba. I threw a sweater on. Have to dress nice. Sorba. Very well dressed. How about all the speakers so far, the team we have, the company we're involved in? Last month we were in Disney. We took the kids. We were at Magic Kingdom, Universal, and then we went to ERCOT. So that was fantastic, Michael. We're so happy that we have people that really know this business. Amazing stuff. You know, it's all about this, right? It's all about laughter and fun and all of us together. What a great time together. This is like our family away from our family. And that's what this is all about. And Mike Faulkner says how the business is fundamentally changing. The energy business. But the multi-level marketing, the relationship business has a fundamental switch as well going on. And we know at the core, right, it's all about the personal development. How many folks here, plug into books, CDs, you're on the conference calls? These are the leaders here, right? These are the future of the company. Yesterday we were with Eric Worre and he spoke about going through the jungle. Everything that we were empowered by Eric Worre and the people we're tied to lets us all know and have the belief that where we're going is big, okay? So that being said, we have a system that is now going to be implemented. Who wants duplication in width and depth within their organization? Who wants to have a business that is like the Tesla as to the automobile? All right, that's what we have. This rocket ship that we're putting on with our business, this technology that is, I don't know if it's overdue. It's here now. All right. So what we have is just truly unique. I've had the privilege of sitting this morning and meeting the vice president of sales for Success Media, Ross Drago. I'm sorry, Crago. I said it Von Drago before, it's Crago. We hung out, I wanted to get it right, but I'm amazed by this man, right? Truly. He's got over 25 years of experience within the organization. The Success Media program that we have, I've seen this in action. There's companies out there that have a New York success right now because of this technology. To link to Success Magazine, Success Media is something that is going to take our business. I mean, how would you like to have people, if you know the core of the retention in our business is the relationships and the personal development, right? So it's all about customer retention, associate retention, long term. We retain our customers because of the personal development. See, the fundamental shift within network marketing is the fact that we're just energy partners with our customers. That's all it's about is being an energy partner with that person. So we're going to allow us to be able to sponsor the people that we would dream about sponsoring and allow them to become the people that they would dream about sponsoring. So that will allow us to create tremendous duplication in depth. So I'd like to introduce Vice President of Sales, Ross Crago. Please.
Thank you very much for that warm welcome. I really appreciate it. As Ben said, we were having breakfast here earlier this morning, and I shared with him that we have a good feel for Rivian. In addition to publishing Success Magazine, we've also published or featured you in our Success from Home magazine. I know several of you were featured and profiled in that magazine. As we were visiting this morning, we got talking about what really separates the great companies from those that also run, right? What really separates them? You think about it, many companies that come into the industry, they have great products, some marquee products, some new change, some scientific discovery, whatever. They have great compensation plans, they have great corporate leadership, great field leadership. You look within your industry, you've got competitors out there that have very similar products, right? You're in the energy business. So what long-term is going to separate the great companies from those that also reign? And what we've learned over time is that's personal development. And I was thrilled to see that so many, and I actually expected it, of the leaders in this room raising their hands saying that you consume personal development materials on a regular basis. You think about that brand new person, that new associate who comes into your business. They don't know what you know. Right? Most of them don't even know personal development materials exist, let alone the fact they should be consuming it. Right? So this can be their first experience, their first connection with the personal development. And you think about that brand new person, many times when they come in, they have low self-esteem or a negative attitude, and believe it or not, sometimes they have both, right? So that's how we get them. They come in that way. Many times they don't believe in themselves. They're dependent on your belief in them that they can actually do this business, right? I guess I should get our slides going here. So we know they've got a shot if they're willing to change, right? As the great Jim Rohn said, if you want to have more, you have to become more. So what I'm excited about is you're going to have the tools to be able to do that, to be able to become more. And of course, you know, here's someone most of you are familiar with, John Maxwell, probably the foremost leader in leadership training and development. And obviously John knows the importance of personal development, teaches it all the time. So what I'm excited about is Meredith and actually the management, the leadership of Veridian. We've been talking for some time about the importance of this area, and Meredith has told me, you know, from day one, she wants to have this a core part of your culture, of what you do. And, you know, looked at different ways to deliver that type of content. And of course, during that time, we developed something that we now will be able to offer to you through the Veridian Learning Center. And this is going to be a resource that you'll have that, as you can just get a quick look, this will reside in your back office. So as soon as that new person joins, that new associate comes on board, they're going to have access to this right away. Yeah. One of the things I absolutely love about it is it will be available anytime they want it on any of these devices that they want to access it on. Yeah. So they don't have to be sitting at their computer somewhere. They can literally be out and about. And you think about that, the importance of it being available anytime. We have a lot of downtime in our lives, right? It really isn't beneficial to us. We're sitting in a doctor's office waiting to get in the doctor's office or getting to see the doctor. And what's available for us to, you know, it's all the German-fested magazines that everybody else that came into the doctor's office that day has been looking through, and, you know, whatever they got rolling on the TV screen, you know. But wouldn't it be nice to be able to pull out your smartphone and look down there, and you can watch a video, you can read an article, you can put your headphones on and listen to something that will make your life better, that will have a profound impact. And what we found is that, you know, once people start getting introduced to that, think about back to when you were first introduced to personal development. Whatever it was, whether it was an audio, whether it was a speaker, whether it was, you know, something that you read, probably at the end of that, you felt different. You felt a little bit different. You felt better. You didn't know what exactly it was, but having read that, maybe what it was is it confirmed something you were already thinking. And now you're going, yes, I am thinking right. I just heard someone else say the way that I've been thinking, and yes. So that reinforces it. That gives you more confidence. And you know how powerful confidence is in this business. So there's lots of benefits that come with this Learning Center. I mean, just all the content that's there, you know, the fact that it is available all the time. You're able to grow yourself personally, and then as you start getting a group, you know the importance of leadership development. So now you're going to have a tool that's going to help you with leadership development, because the vast majority of people who come to this industry, the only thing they know about leadership is management, because they've only ever had a job, right? And so their idea of leadership is whatever their manager did to them. And typically, the management works at the lowest level of leadership, which is positional leadership, right? And it's like, you do what I tell you to do, or I'll find somebody else that will, right? That doesn't work with an army of volunteers, does it? Right? So this is great. You're going to have an opportunity to expose them to leadership content. Also, we're going to have on here exclusive content from Veridian. You're going to be able to put up there, you know, through, you know, what I'm sure corporate will have some type of system.